Being part of the advisory team is important to me, and the bit that I really love about it is the connections with the clients from a people perspective. So much of what happens on a farm or on a property starts and stops with the people, and being able to create a trusted relationship with clients is the foundational piece to be able to make any change in any other area of the business. And it's also the bit that you get the most satisfaction out of, I think, is actually the people you meet and being able to see change in the people. There's countless personal benefits that I get, as being in the advisory team. I suppose something I feel extremely privileged to be able to do is to step into people's business and learn from people that have got a huge amount of life experience in implementing principles, but not just the principles we talk about. They've done stuff in different areas of their lives and their businesses that might be new to RCS. I get an enormous amount of personal growth out of it, and sometimes feel like very fortunate that I get paid to do the job that I do, because I probably get more out of it sometimes than they do. The particular course at RCS that I think hits the hardest would have to be the GFP, or the Farming and Grazing for Profit School. Speaking to some attendees here today that I've known for quite a while, and they come in and they go through the first few days and they realise the breadth of I suppose content within the school, and it's just such a wholesome and all-encompassing few days that gives you the ability to really sit down and think objectively about the business, the people in the business, the animals, or the production system. It's just such a powerful 6.5 days to be able to sit down and really stand in that position. I don't really think there's much else that really compares to being able to what is delivered in the Farming and Grazing for Profit School. What excites me about putting principles into action is, I suppose, the potential. In every action we take, there's a lesson, there's a learning. And then one of the terms we use quite a lot in all of our programs, and that in nature there are no rewards or punishment, there are only consequences. So every action we take has a reaction in the landscape, or in the people, or in the business. And being open and I suppose forthcoming with those lessons that come back the other way after we've taken or implemented a particular action or a particular principle, being really open to what is the lesson, in what the consequence of that action was, and also seeing, ecological progression, personal growth, growth in the people, healthy animals, healthy crops, and a really productive, prosperous business. And at a higher level, a prosperous country and prosperous landscapes, within agriculture is, I think that the principles are really a ticket to get to that point. And for me, someone who's grown up in agriculture all my life, it's really given me my entire life. So having the potential to give back to that industry is something that I am really passionate about. And the best way I know how to do that is through the application of principles, principle-based management.